करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म, प्राणी तेरे हाथ में, तेरा अपना कर्म, तेरा अपना कर्म।
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor.
Keep watching Kismatkarma
With Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मतकर्मा आरती के साथ।
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, I am Vishal Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म, प्राणी तेरे हाथ में, तेरा अपना कर्म, तेरा अपना कर्म।
Namaskar ji, I'm your host Dr Arti Jangra and today I'll bring before you Kismatkarma Live. In today's live interactive show, I'll be doing your readings for you, checking your energy for you, I'll be doing your oracle messages for you and also your dream interpretations. So a lot of things going on. Many of you have pre-booked once again. One thing that I would like to request is that make sure that you do pre-book. What tends to happen is that shows tend to fill up very, very quickly. To be honest, when I first started doing these shows, I didn't realize how popular they would become and how many of you would want to have your oracle message or especially your mini readings. At the moment in the live shows, the mini readings are at the #1 spot. Then we would say it's the oracle messages and then the dream interpretations. So in that sort of a order that they're going in at the moment. But yes, they are very, very popular. So if you wanted to make sure that you do pre-book, then we could let you know in which show we'll be doing your oracle message or your dream interpretation. or we'll be doing any of your requested services that you've requested for yourself. And I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me, so communication is the key here. Also, I just wanted to say to you guys that make sure that you are looking after yourself. A lot of people are trying to, I'll say, ease away from the strict guidelines that the government has asked us to keep, but please still keep safe. It's very, very important. Many of my clients have been in touch with me, and their relatives and people that they know, unfortunately, have become a victim of the coronavirus. So it is something that's very, very real, and it's important to look after yourself. And it's almost like almost everybody that's been in touch with me now knows of someone who's had the virus, or who's still battling with the virus, and some lives have been lost as well because of this. So please make sure that you do look after yourself. Don't take things lightly. If you go outside, it may feel as if it's a bit extreme, but honestly, wear a mask, wear your gloves, and just take extra precautions, extra care if you need to. And look after especially the elderly, the vulnerable is very, very important. At this time, I would also request you that even if you can ask, just check on your neighbours. If you've got a community WhatsApp group, maybe use that. But maybe make sure that you call them even, and then check in on your neighbours, and just ask them if they need anything, or if you can help each other. Because it's at times like this when we can help each other, and we can become a stronger community. So please try to help each other, support each other as much as you can. And that should help everybody in a positive way, in a strong way. So many emails have been received from you guys. Even yesterday, last night, I was trying to go through the emails as fast as I could. So many emails where people are asking me and requesting me for more information in regards to the supermoon. Now, this supermoon is going to be on the 7th of this month, which is tomorrow. The reason why I've not yet sent out a newsletter, or the meditations that we normally offer, like we normally offer a certain power remedy or a very strong meditation for the supermoon. This is a very strong supermoon, but the meditations have almost 90% been pre-booked. So I only got a few selected people that are the capacity for me to do for me to help others. There's a very small capacity left. So if anybody wanted to request their power remedy or their meditations, please try to make sure that you do book that as soon as possible. We have this morning sent out you the newsletters as well, so you should receive all the information, and we've also posted the blog on various social media sites. So you should be able to get all the information that you need. Remember, the meditations do start tomorrow morning. If you, as soon as I would say, capacity is reached, then we will take the services offline. So that means that you would no longer be able to book them. But we've got a very, very limited amount. So if you wanted to make the most of the supermoon energy, then definitely it would help you in a strong way. As you can probably tell from the shows that I've been doing for you, and maybe you've had a feeling yourself as well, but the world seems to be in a reset mode. Reset mode is a term that I've come up with, and the only reason is because it seems as if energy is now resetting itself. We've got a new opportunity to have a fresh new start, have fresh new energy into our lives, and turn things around for once. So if you have been going on a very, very negative way forward, and everything's been going against you, and things have been going against you, and finally you want to have a positive change in your life, then now is the time to bring that positive change, and that should help you in a powerful way, in a strong way. So if you want to literally turn things on its head, if you want to finally start having a good life, a positive life, and bring some abundance into your life, bring some positive energy into your life, and whichever area of your life that you want to enhance, you want to make stronger, whether it's your relationship, your career, your finances, any area of your life, you can start focusing on that now, or even the spiritual realm of your life. So whichever area of your life you want to focus on, you can start focusing on straight away, and then that area would start to grow. But now is the time of planting the seeds. Once you start planting the seeds, you'll start noticing that positive change is coming and strong change is coming. So these are all things that can help you from the spiritual realm. So if we spiritually plant those seeds, then you will see material results. How can you see those material results? How can you make them work for you? Which spiritual steps would you need to take in order to enhance your life or enhance your energy? All of those questions can be answered via a reading, because as you already know, that in Kismet Karma we never ever generalize, it's always personalized. So I will need to check your personal energy, I will need to check how your energy is at the moment, which spiritual energy level you are at the moment, and then according to that I will definitely ask you what your wishes are, your dreams are, your goals are, and then we can see how you can achieve those dreams, how you can achieve those wishes and those goals. But remember, you need to put in 100% effort, then you will receive 100% results. Should you wish to do so, this is a choice that you have, it's an opportunity that you have, and it's up to you to make the most of it. Should you wish to change your energy, make things a bit positive for yourself, you definitely can, but you need to put in the right effort, the right energy, and only then would the positive changes come into your life. So please do bear this in mind. Now, we've got quite a few of you who have pre-booked for today, so I'm going to try my best to help you as fast as I can, and in the best way that I can as well. And because these are all energy readings, they cannot be rushed. So even with your oracle messages or your dream interpretations, or if I do your mini reading for you, I use spiritual energy to do these readings, because I only use pure positive energy for this. So because only pure spiritual energy is used, I don't use any sort of an app or a software program or anything like that. It does take a bit of time, so please do bear with me, but I will try to help as many of you as possible. Remember, you can call the number at the bottom of the screen at any time, even after the show. Say if you're watching a repeat of the show and you feel as if you would like to request a reading, or you would like to know more about our services, and then at any time give us a missed call on the number below and we will call you back. From our side, we will do our absolute best to help you in every way possible. You've also got the chat option on our website, which you can use at any time, and you can chat to us, and we'll do our best to help you in every way that we can. The chat option is probably the best option that you can use at the moment. Because of the coronavirus, we are a bit, I would say, restricted with the way that my team can work, with the way that my staff can work. So because of that, we've changed things a bit. So if you notice, even on the readings, if you go online onto our website, we no longer provide the face-to-face readings for this short period of time, and the reason is the coronavirus. So if you did want to have a reading with me, then we can offer the service via Skype or WhatsApp as well, and then we'll do our best to help you in that way. Now, if you are a business owner and you've had to make changes in your business and you've had to make changes in your workplace because of the current situation, the global situation that's going on at the moment, and if you wanted to know spiritually what the best step for you is, how you can enhance your income, how you can make sure that your business stays strong, and God forbid, you don't want to run out of resources, then definitely do get in touch with me. I will need to do a reading for you, check your energy for you, but there is a way to make sure that you stay strong. If you are working at the moment, if you are about to embark on a new career, or you're concerned about starting a new career, then definitely get in touch with me. What we'll do is I'll do a reading for you, I'll check your energy for you, and then according to that, I'll let you know what the best way forward for you is, so that you can enhance your energy and make things a bit more stronger for you. If you are concerned about your finances at the moment, and you're concerned that maybe your savings are going down, and you want to somehow enhance your finances, make your savings strong again, definitely do get in touch with me. Let's do a reading, let's find out what the best way forward for you is, and then we can move forward in a stronger way, in a much more positive way. If you are concerned about anything at all, simply get in touch with me. Let me know, say, RPG, this is what I'm not sure about, this is what I would like to know about, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me, so communication is the key here. So I'm going to go straight to the first person, first of all, who's requested an oracle message for themselves. This person pre-booked as well. They pre-booked in yesterday's show, so it was actually during the show yesterday that we got fully booked. So we've had quite a few people pre-booking as well. So that's why, if you noticed, yesterday's show we actually extended and made it 2 hours instead of the normal 1 hour that we do. It was only because there was just so many of you, and I wanted to make sure that I helped each and every one of you. So I wanted to make it as fair as possible for you. Okay, so I'm going to go straight to the first person now. We've got Surinder Kumarji. Surinder Kumarji, thank you so much for requesting your oracle message for yourself. I'm just going to check your energy for you now, and I'll let you know what I pick up. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Surendraji, one thing that I'm picking up for you is that it's definitely time for you to move forward now. Whatever's holding you back or whatever's trying to kind of make you stall a bit or maybe dig in your heels a bit, you need to make sure that you don't let any restrictions hold you down any longer. Instead, you need to make sure that you help remove those restrictions or help get rid of those restrictions, because it's almost like you're so ready at the moment to kind of move forward and have this really strong energy hold you and help you and heal you. But it's almost like something, it doesn't seem to be something very big, very major, but it seems to be something that could end up being something quite major, because it seems to be like a small glitch that's there, that's slightly holding you back. I'm not picking up like this is with your energy. It seems to be with maybe someone else's energy around you. So try to be as positive as possible. Your ancestors are actually very happy with you at the moment. Their energy is very strong, very positive. That's what one thing I'm picking up quite strongly. So this message is from your ancestors, is to help those around you to release themselves from any past negativity or any past debts that they have, so that you can all move forward. So when they say you all move forward, to be honest, I'm personally, I don't know what that what that means. Who all is? It could be your family, your colleagues, your friends, but it's almost like you need to help others as well. Obviously, if you wanted me to find out about this or investigate this in much more detail, I would need to do a detailed reading, but it's almost like as if you need to help others now, and that should help in a positive way as well. I hope you can resonate with this oracle message. Very in-depth, very detailed oracle message, but yes, it is something that's very strong for you. Also, be very, very careful what you wish for at the moment, because as you know, we are approaching the last super moon of the year, and the veil is very, very thin between certain dimensions. Our ancestors are listening to us. They are very close to us. So we need to seek their blessings and their guidance at all times. So please do bear this in mind. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for requesting your oracle message. So that was an oracle message for Surinder Kumarji. Remember, if anybody else wants to request their oracle message or the dream interpretation or their mini reading, definitely do get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. But remember, one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is the key here. So we've got now the next person who's requested a mini reading for themselves. Let's have a look. It's Sarita Ji. Sarita Ji, I'm just going to read your question quickly. Okay, Sarita ji, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. Just read your question as well. Very interesting question. I'm just going to check the cards for you, and I'll let you know what I pick up from the cards. So let's have a look. So this is for Sarita ji. Okay, Sarita ji, first of all, one thing that's coming up in your cards very, very strongly is that I can see that you are putting in 100% effort and you're really trying to move forward and push things forward. It just seems as if this is the wrong time for you to push things forward. I'm not saying that you should give up or you should stop trying. Okay, you know, you definitely, your ideas are really good, your energy is really positive, your attitude is right. You know, you want to get things done and you want to kind of move forward in a really fast way, but the timing is wrong. You need to wait a bit. As per the energy of your cards at the moment, I would recommend that maybe you wait until June, and maybe mid-June even, and then you put in the same effort, and what you would notice is that by putting in exactly the same amount of effort, or maybe even less effort, you would move forward a lot more faster. If you start putting in the same effort now, I would say it will be like a practice run for you, but there's no real results coming from this. The fear in this is that when you keep putting in 100% effort and you see that there's no results coming in, you might give up. So rather than going on a path where it might force you to give up, the best thing would be right now is to put in 100% effort into planning. Right now is the time for you to plan, to start organizing things, and that's going to help you go forward in the right direction and help you move forward in a stronger way. I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope this does make help for you. It is helpful to you. As a small tip, as a small remedy, one thing that I would recommend for you, rather than using electrical equipment such as, like, say, I don't know, your iPad or your laptop or your computer to write or make notes on, the best thing for you at the moment would be to use a pen and paper. So go back to basics, go back to maybe traditional, and that's going to help you move forward in a much more stronger way. But yes, I would say possibly wait until mid-June to make sure that any of your plans are actioned. But right now would be planning stage. So make more plans, completely fine-line them, get them so ready so that you can move forward in a strong way, in a positive way. I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope you can make sense of this. Obviously, if you did want to have any more detailed information, definitely you can go for a detailed reading, and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much. God bless you. So that was for Sarita ji. Sarita ji, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. The next person that we've got now over here is, okay, let me have a look. Is मेघा जी. मेघा जी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच. तो मेघा जी, आपने रिक्वेस्ट की है कि मैं आपके साथ हिंदी में बात करूं या हिंदी में मैं आपको बताऊं, तो हिंदी में ही मैं आपको बताऊंगी. जो आपका क्वेश्चन है, आपका क्वेश्चन मैंने समझ लिया है. आपने मिनी रीडिंग अपने लिए रिक्वेस्ट की है, तो मैं अभी आपके लिए चेक करके आपको बता देती हूँ कि आपके सवाल का जवाब क्या है. जो आपने अपने लिए मिनी रीडिंग रिक्वेस्ट की है, उस हिसाब से मैं आपको अभी बता देती हूँ. Okay, so मेघा जी, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच कि आपने अपने लिए ये मिनी रीडिंग रिक्वेस्ट की. जिस हिसाब से आपके कार्ड्स आए हैं, जिस हिसाब से आपकी एनर्जी आई है, उससे तो पता चल रहा है डेफिनेटली इसका आंसर यस है. अभी आपकी लाइफ में बहुत सारे पॉजिटिव आपको गुड न्यूज़ मिलने वाली है. सिर्फ यही एक गुड न्यूज़ नहीं आपको मिलेगी, और भी आपको गुड न्यूज़ मिलेगी. आपको 3 डिफरेंट जगह से आपको कोई गुड न्यूज़ मिलेगी, तो ये आपके लिए बहुत ही पॉजिटिव है. इस हिसाब से मैं आपको इतनी चीज़ जरूर कहना चाहूँगी कि जैसे ही आपको ये गुड न्यूज़ मिलती है, प्लीज़ आप सबके साथ उसी टाइम पर शेयर मत करना. जहाँ तक हो सके आप अपने तक ही ये बात रखना. जैसे ही ये गुड न्यूज़ आपके पास आएगी, इसके पास और एनर्जी होगी कि ये और ज़्यादा ग्रो हो सके, और भी ज़्यादा आपके लिए पॉजिटिव हो सके. तो आपने अभी फ़िलहाल किसी को नहीं बताना, या किसी के साथ आपने कुछ शेयर नहीं करना, तो उसी से आपको ज़्यादा फ़ायदा होगा, ज़्यादा आपकी मदद होगी. जैसे आप दूसरों के साथ शेयर करोगे, तो आप नोटिस करोगे कि वो चीज़ वहीं पर रुक जाएगी और ज़्यादा बढ़ेगी नहीं. तो ऑब्वियसली हम चाहते हैं अगर कोई गुड न्यूज़ हो, तो वी वांट इट टू ग्रो. हम मन में ये आता है कि वो चीज़ और ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग हो, या और ज़्यादा पॉजिटिव हो, और वो ज़्यादा टाइम के लिए हमारे पास रहे. तो उस हिसाब से मैं तो आपको यही रेकमेंड करूंगी कि आप अपनी तरफ से इस वक्त थोड़ा सा क्वाइट रहे, किसी के साथ कुछ शेयर नहीं करना. जैसे वो गुड न्यूज़ और ज़्यादा ग्रो होती है और ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग होती है, तो दूसरों को अपने आप ही पता चल जाएगा. दूसरी चीज़ मैं आपको ये चीज़ जरूर रेकमेंड करूंगी कि जब तक सब कुछ ये आपका काम ये हो नहीं जाता, तब तक आप अगर कर सकती हैं तो अपनी बॉडी के ऊपरले हिस्से पर आप काला रंग मत पहने, उसको अवॉइड करें. तो उससे भी आपकी काफ़ी मदद हो जाएगी, काफ़ी हेल्प हो जाएगी. इनफैक्ट ब्लैक कलर को आप जितना ज्यादा अवॉइड कर सकती हैं, खास करके इस जो ये चीज जो आप करना चाह रही हैं इसमें, तो जितना आप उसको ब्लैक को अवॉइड कर सकती है, उतनी आपकी मदद होगी, आपकी हेल्प होगी. सो डेफिनेटली विल हेल्प यू इन अ पॉजिटिव वे. अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि आपने किसी भी चीज के बारे में और डिटेल में जानना है, या और इंफॉर्मेशन आप पाना चाहती है, और जानकारी पाना चाहती है, तो बेशक आप एक बार मेरे साथ और फिर बात कर लेना. आपकी डिटेल रीडिंग करके आपकी जितनी भी मैं मदद कर सकूं, आपकी हेल्प या आपकी मदद मैं जरूर कर दूंगी. थैंक यू सो मच एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू. So remember everybody, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to make it strong. If you are unsure, uncertain about anything at all, simply give me a call, ask me. I'll do my best to help you. Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu or English, whichever language you feel comfortable in, that's the language that I'm going to speak to you in, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. We've got now the next person over here. Let's have a look. Okay, you requested a dream interpretation for yourself. First of all, thank you so much, George, for requesting your dream interpretation. I'm just going to quickly read your dream again. Okay. George, you actually pre-booked your dream interpretation yesterday. So sorry that I couldn't, do your dream interpretation for you in yesterday's show. I've just read your dream again now. Very interesting dream, I must say. George, one thing that I'm picking up for you is that the way that you had this dream, or the night that you had this dream on, it does signify that this is definitely an important dream. It's not an insignificant dream. It is something that's important. The other thing that's coming up very strongly in your dream is that it seems to be something that's been reoccurring. So it would be quite possible that you've had this dream quite often. Now, I know you've classified it as a nightmare rather than a dream, but to be honest, it's not anything to really fear. It's a message. It's a message from your ancestors, and it's a message, I would say, from a different dimension to help you. So the only thing is that I feel that maybe you've not been able to, say, decipher the message correctly, and that's why you feel that maybe it's a nightmare. But it's a warning. So you need to be careful. You need to be wary of the people that are around you. I'm picking up more likely it's not family, it may be friends. Or those that are posing as friends, because I'm not seeing any real friends around you or any true friends around you. So there are people posing as friends, and they are the hidden snakes. They are the hidden enemies. So that's where you need to be careful. Now, some friends can be really nice, some friends can be really positive, but then some friends can also, destroy your home, destroy your family, and these seem like those sorts of people. So rather than having arguments in the house or having any sort of a negative environment in the house, try to resolve the source of the problem. And if you notice that certain friends are trying to misguide you or mislead you, or trying to sway you towards, maybe, God forbid, but breaking your home or breaking your family in any way, maybe you need to distance yourself from them instead. That's all this is. And the reason why it's been reoccurring, because it seems as if this has been something that's been going on for several months now, way before the lockdown. So it needs to be addressed. So yes, it's a nightmare. It's not nice to have, but the problem is not the home. The problems that you're seeing are the problems that are trying to be caused or trying to be inflicted in the home. But your ancestors are very strong, and they are helping you, they are guiding you. Hence, you've seen certain faces and certain images in your dream. But I wouldn't classify this as a nightmare. I would definitely say it is a dream, but you need to just make sure that you, rather than listening to outsiders, maybe listen to your family for a change, and then that should help you in a positive way and a much more stronger way. Thank you so much, George, for requesting your dream interpretation. God bless you, and you look after yourself. Thank you so much. And now remember, whether it's a dream interpretation you want to request, or if it's a mini reading or an oracle message, I will do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. जिन्नी भी मेरे तो हो सकती है थोड़ी help मदद ज़रूर करूँगी in Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu or English, whichever language you feel comfortable in. That's the language that I'm going to help you in, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way possible. The most important thing is that you get the right help at the right time, so you can move forward with your energy and you can start enhancing and making your energy stronger. If you are unsure or uncertain about anything at all, simply give me a call, ask me, let me know, say, Arti, this is what I'm unsure about, or this is what I don't know about, and I'll do my best to help you. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is definitely the key over here. Now we've got one more person, let's have a look. Okay, this is Maninder ji. Maninder ji, thank you so much. Maninder Kaur, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੈਗਾ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਆਰਤੀ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਨੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਓਕੇ ਮਨਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ ਜੀ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਵੀ ਹੁਣ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਲਈ ਮਿਨੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕੀਤੀ। ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਰਡ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਮਨਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ ਜੀ, ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਆ, ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣੇ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ। ਓਕੇ ਮਨਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ ਜੀ, ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਲਈ ਆਹ ਮਿਨੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕੀਤੀ। ਜਿਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਰਡਸ ਆਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਉਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਇੰਨੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਕਮੀ ਛੱਡੀ ਹੈਗੀ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪੂਰੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਸਹੀ ਕਰਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਸਹੀ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾਵਾਂ, ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਆਹ ਰੁਕਾਵਟਾਂ ਆ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਆ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ। ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਜਾਣ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੁਕਾਵਟ ਪਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਾਂ ਜਾਣ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਵਜ੍ਹਾ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੀ ਕਿ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਸੋ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨੋਟਿਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋਵੋਗੇ ਕਿ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਫੂਡ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਖਾਣਾ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਆਇਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿਰ ਢੱਕ ਕੇ ਵੀ ਫੂਡ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਹੋਵੇ, ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨੋਟਿਸ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਟਾਈਮਸ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਫੂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਬਾਲ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ਰਾਰਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਜਾਂ ਇਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਦਾ ਆ, ਉਹਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੀ ਇਹ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਫੂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਬਾਲ ਫੀਲ ਹੁੰਦੇ, ਜਦੋਂ ਬਾਲ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਦੂਸਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਏਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਖਾਣਾ ਖਰਾਬ ਬਹੁਤ ਜਲਦੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਸੋ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਮੱਖੀ ਗਿਰ ਜਾਵੇ, ਮਰ ਜਾਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਮੱਛਰ ਪੈ ਜਾਵੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜਾਂ ਉੱਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਫੂਡ ਪਿਆ ਪਿਆ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ। ਸੋ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨੋਟਿਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫੂਡ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜਲਦੀ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਾਂ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਕਿ ਉਹ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਮੱਛਰ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨੋਟਿਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੂਡ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਫੂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਬਾਲ ਆਊਗਾ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਹੋਊਗਾ। ਜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਦੀ ਪਲੇਟ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਡਿਸ਼ਿਸ ਹੋਣ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਏਦਾਂ ਹੋਊਗਾ, ਪਰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾਤਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੋਊਗਾ। ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਆ। ਇਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵਿਜ਼ਿਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਠ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰੱਬ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ, ਡੈਫੀਨੇਟਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੀਨਿਊ ਰੱਖੋ, ਸਾਡੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲੈਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਈਮੇਲ ਪਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਈਮੇਲ ਪਾ ਦਿਓ ਕਿ ਆਰਤੀ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਮੇਰੇ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਿਨੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੂੰਗੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਪਾਠ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਧਰਮ ਦੇ ਅਨੁਸਾਰ। ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਦਿਓ ਕਿ ਆਰਤੀ ਜੀ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਧਰਮ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬਲੀਵ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ, ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬਲੀਵ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ, ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੂੰਗੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਠ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੈਲਪ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ, ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਦਦ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ। ਦੇਖੋ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ। ਸੋ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰੀਏ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਫਲਤਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਕੋਈ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਬੁਰਾ ਕਿਉਂ ਨਾ ਚਾਹੇ, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਗਲਤ ਜਾਂ ਖਰਾਬ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕਰੇ, ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਅਸਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਊਗਾ। ਬਸ ਸਿਰਫ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੇਕ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਪਊਗਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਣ ਦੇਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ। ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖੋ। ਇਹ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਨਾ ਰੱਖੋ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਗਲਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਆ, ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਬੁਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੇ ਅਸਰ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਆ। ਐਸ ਸੋਚ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਸ ਸੋਚ ਨੂੰ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ 100% ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਆ ਕਿ ਮੇਰਾ ਰੱਬ, ਮੇਰਾ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਮੇਰੀ 100% ਮੇਰੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰੂਗਾ, ਮੇਰੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰੂਗਾ। ਉਸ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਾਇਮ ਰੱਖਣਾ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਦਦ ਹੋਊਗੀ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੈਲਪ ਹੋਊਗੀ। ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਮਿਨੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਰਾਹਤ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੋਵੇ, ਹੈਲਪ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੋਵੇ। ਡੈਫੀਨੇਟਲੀ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਲ ਫਿਰ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਲਓ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਰეკਮੈਂਡ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ ਉਹ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਪਾਵਰਫੁਲ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਆ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਕਰਵਾ ਲਓ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਨਹਾਂਸ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ, ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਬਣਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਅਨਸ਼ੋਰ ਜਾਂ ਅਨਸਰਟਨ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਸਿੰਪਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਸਡ ਕਾਲ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Look after yourself. So guys, I'm going to go on a very short break now. Let me see you within a few minutes.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म, प्राणी तेरे हाथ में, तेरा अपना कर्म, तेरा अपना कर्म।
and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma
with Arti.
in sync.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor, and you're watching Kismat Karma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
I am Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismat Karma.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Hello and welcome back to the show. Hope you enjoyed that short little break. I just wanted to say a very, very happy birthday to Sigmund Freud. Yes, he would have been 164 years old today. He was born 164 years ago. On this planet, on this earth, to help us with psychoanalysis. So he is the father of psychoanalysis. I don't think there was anybody on this planet who's probably not heard about Sigmund Freud and all of his works. And he was born on the 6th of May, so a big happy birthday to him. Remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy. It's up to you to change it, and you can make it as powerful as you want it to be. Would you believe that you have the power, you have the capacity, the energy to realign your life the way that you want it to be? You can change it to what you want it to be. You can make sure that you adapt it to how you want it to be. You are in a 100% in control of your life. Should you wish to bring a positive change or a strong change in your life, all you need to do is put in the right energy, the right effort, and that's going to help you the right way. The biggest problem is when you don't take the right step at the right time, and then that causes chaos, that causes negativity, and you don't want that kind of negativity. You want your life to be positive, you want it to be strong, you want it to be beneficial, and that's going to help you the right way. Now, if you are unsure about anything at all, simply get in touch with me. Let me know. Say, Arti, this is what I'm unsure about. This is what I don't know about. And I will do my best to help you in every way that I can. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is the key over here. So please do bear this in mind. Now we've got the next person who's requested their oracle message for themselves, which is Tina. Tina, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your oracle message for yourself. I'm just going to tap into your energy now, and I'll let you know what I pick up for you. Tina, you've not given me a second name. You just said to me, Arti, just use my first name, which is Tina, and so I'll do my best to help you. So this oracle message is for you. Let's have a look. Okay, Tina, one thing that's coming up for you very strongly is that you need to change. You need to transform. It's time to break that cocoon now and turn into that beautiful butterfly that you are. It just seems as if you're resisting change for some reason, but you need to stop resisting it and start accepting it. It might be a bit scary. It might be a bit, I suppose it's like stepping into the unknown. So I can understand why your heart is a bit it's almost like I wouldn't say scared, but you're very anxious maybe at this time. But what you need to do is believe that there's a better waiting for you. So you need to start moving forward now. It's time to evolve. It's time to grow, and that should help you in a strong way, in a positive way. I know it's not a reading that I'm doing for you. It's not a mini reading that I'm doing for you. It's an oracle message. But what I would recommend for yourself is that if you can, start trusting the process. It would really help you believe that there's better for you and start moving forward now. You've just been maybe holding back for way too long. My only concern is by the way that your oracle messages has come, is that your ancestors are saying that certain windows are closing. So if you leave it too long, or if you procrastinate any further anymore, that window of opportunity is going to start to close, and then you'll miss it. So obviously you don't want to miss it. You do need to move forward in life. So please accept this change. It is positive for you. If you still have any doubts or any concerns, because obviously they are big decisions that need to be made, big steps that need to be taken. Obviously, if you're unsure or uncertain about anything at all, simply get in touch with me. Let me know. So you just say, Arti ji, look, I'm not sure about this, or I'm a bit uncertain about this, and I will do my best to help you in every way that I can. I hope you can make sense of this. I hope you can resonate with this. If there's anything at all that you want to know detailed information about, do get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you so much. The next person who's requested a mini reading for themselves is Balwinder ji. Balwinder ji, first of all, thank you so much. Balwinder Kaur is your name. Balwinder Kaur ji, ਤੁਸੀਂ request ਕੀਤੀ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਹੀ ਦੱਸਾਂ. ਇੱਕ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਮੈਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆਰਤੀ. ਓਕੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਵਾਲ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ, ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਲਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ. ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਰਡ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ. ਤੇ ਬਲਵਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਆ. ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ. Let's see. Okay. Interesting cards. अच्छा बलविंदर कौर जी, सब तो पहला तो थैंक यू सो मच कि तुसी अपने लिए यह मिनी रीडिंग रिक्वेस्ट ਕੀਤੀ. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਿਨੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਆਰਤੀ ਜੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ YouTube ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ. ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਰੀਡਿੰਗਸ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ, ਪਰ ਨੋਰਮਲੀ ਮੈਂ ਅਨਾਉਂਸ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਦੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਕਿ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਹਿੰਦੀ ਆ ਉਰਦੂ, ਪਰ ਚਲੋ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ. ਪਰ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ, ਸ਼ੋਅ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਆਇਆ. ਸੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਫੀਡਬੈਕ ਸਾਡੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ. ਜਿਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਰਡਸ ਆਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਜੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਵਾਲ ਵੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ, ਜਿਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਾਰਡਸ ਆਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਉਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਨੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ, ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ. ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਰਸ ਕਰੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਦੇਖੋ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਰਹੋ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੀ ਘਾਟਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ. ਲਾਈਕ ਟੂ ਬੀ ਓਨੈਸਟ, ਇੱਦਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੈਰਾਂ 'ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬੇਰੀਆਂ ਪਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾਣ ਤੋਂ. ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖੁਦ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਏਦਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਕਿ ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ. ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਦੇਖੀ ਗਏ, ਫਿਰ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਗਿਰਾਂਗੇ. ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਬਦਲਣਾ ਹੈ, ਅੱਗੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ. ਪਾਸਟ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਦਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਪਰ ਬਲਵਿੰਦਰ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਨੂੰ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ. ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਸਟ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ ਨਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਘਸੀਟੋ, ਨਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਤੁਰੋ. ਉਹਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਆ, ਜੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਆ, ਜੋ ਪਾਸਟ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਇਆ ਆ, ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਆ, ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਗਿਆਨ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਆ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲੋ, ਉਸ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲੋ. ਆਪਾਂ ਪੂਰੇ ਪਾਸਟ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲਾਂਗੇ ਫਿਰ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਔਖਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧਣਾ, ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾਣਾ. ਸਿਰਫ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਖੀਆਂ ਆ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਅੱਛਾ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੋਂ ਗਾਹਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਆਹ ਸਟੈਪ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ, ਮੈਂ ਆਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈਣੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਧੋਖਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀ, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤਕਲੀਫ ਪਹੁੰਚੀ ਸੀ, ਫਿਰ ਓਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਰਿਪੀਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. ਪਰ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨੋਟਿਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਕਿ ਹਜੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਡਾਊਟ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਘਬਰਾਹਟ ਹੈ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅਨਸ਼ੋਰ ਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਲਵਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਡਿਸਾਈਡ ਕਰਾਂ ਕਿ ਕੌਣ ਸਹੀ ਆ ਕੌਣ ਗਲਤ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਕੁਛ ਵੀ ਏਦਾਂ, ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਹੂੰਗੀ ਕਿ ਜਿਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਠ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਪਾਠ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਤੁਸੀਂ 2 ਮਿੰਟ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੁਆਇਟਲੀ ਬੈਠਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋਚਣਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਨੂੰ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਲੀ ਪੁੱਛੋ ਕਿ ਪਰਮਾਤਮਾ ਰੱਬਾ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਖੁਦ ਦੱਸ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਸਹੀ ਕੀ ਆ। ਰੱਬ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੂਗਾ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੰਤਰਾਤਮਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੂਗੀ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਆਊਗੀ ਕਿ ਆਹ ਸਟੈਪ ਸਹੀ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਆਹ ਸਟੈਪ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਆ। ਜੇ ਫੇਰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਰეკਮੈਂਡ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ ਕਿ ਚਾਹੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਕਰਵਾ ਲਓ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਐਨਰਜੀ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਓਨੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਦੂੰਗੀ। ਪਰ ਮੇਨ ਚੀਜ਼ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਹੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਲਓ, ਸਹੀ ਮਦਦ ਲਓ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖੀ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਲਾਈਫ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਵੇਸਟ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਆ। ਹੁਣ ਏਦਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਬਾਕੀ ਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਥੋੜੀ ਨਾ ਵੇਸਟ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ। ਸੋ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਫੁੱਲ ਪੋਟੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਤੇ ਜੀਓ, ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੈਲਪ ਹੋਗੀ, ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਦਦ ਹੋਗੀ। ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਮਿਨੀ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਥੋੜੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਰਾਹਤ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੋਵੇ, ਮਦਦ ਹੋਈ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ। ਜੇ ਓਬਵੀਅਸਲੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ 'ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਡਿਟੇਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਹੋਰ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਰ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਪਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ ਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਫਿਰ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਲਓ, ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੀ ਡਿਟੇਲ ਰੀਡਿੰਗ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ, and I'll do my best to help you in every way possible. Thank you so much. And remember guys, it's your life, it's your energy, it's up to you to turn it around, make it positive. If you are concerned about anything at all, simply get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you. And yes, I do help you in all languages: Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, or English, whichever language you feel comfortable in. That's the language I will communicate to you in, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. But remember, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to make things positive. So if you want to take 100% control of your life, what's stopping you? Who's stopping you? That's what you need to ask yourself. What's stopping you from doing this, or who's stopping you from doing this? No one can dare to stop you. You know, sometimes a human being becomes their own worst enemy because we procrastinate. We stop ourselves and we think, oh no, I won't be able to do this, and we let ourselves down. But don't. Have full faith in the process, trust the process, trust yourself, and that's going to help you grow, evolve, and it's going to help you move forward in a much more stronger way, in a much more positive way. So please do bear this in mind. Okay, the next person now who's requested a mini reading for themselves is Charlotte. Charlotte, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading for yourself. I've read your question as well. Very interesting question that you have. Okay. And let me just check now. I'm going to take your cards out for you now, and I'll let you know what we can pick up. So this is for Charlotte. Thank you for requesting your mini reading. Let's have a look. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, Charlotte, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. I'm glad you like the show, you enjoy the show. Although you say that you don't understand the bits when I speak in different languages, yes, there are a few different languages. It's Hindi, Punjabi, and Urdu as well. So there's 3 other different languages other than English. But yeah, I'm glad that you enjoy the bits that I say in English at least. So thank you so much for your lovely feedback. Now I've taken your cards out for you, and I've read your question as well. As per the energy of the cards, it does seem as if maybe this is not the right person for you. It doesn't seem as if it's a very strong match or a very strong energy for you. One thing that I am picking up by the cards is that there seems to be somebody else who will come into your life. It may not feel like it at the moment, but the only thing is that you need to close one chapter before the other one opens. So if you wanted to close this chapter and move forward, that don't feel that this is the last chance or the last opportunity for you to find a suitable match or somebody who's a bit suitable. You don't need to compromise. Once you close this chapter, as per the energy of your cards, you will be able to move forward in a strong way, and you will be able to find a good partner, a strong partner. finding your soulmate in this lifetime, I'm not really seeing that that's going to be a possibility. In order to find our soulmate, sometimes we have to live through many lifetimes and then we reconnect or reunite with our soulmate. But I'm not seeing that you're going to find your soulmate, but yes, you will find a very loving, a strong partner who will come into your life. But most likely, he's going to be entering your life, or he's going to become a part of your life more likely towards the end of the year. So definitely maybe October, November time that I'm picking up as per your cards, and that should help you in a positive way. Now, one thing that you will notice is that you won't have to go looking for him. It seems as if like he will maybe connect with you. So whether it's like a wrong number call, or him I don't know, coming to the wrong address. There seems to be like something will happen wrong from his side, but then the right thing would be that he'll connect with you or he'll meet with you. So it is going to be the first meeting. It seems like it's going to be in error from his side, but then those meetings will continue. So he will walk into your life, or he will come into your life, and hopefully stay in a positive way. Obviously, Charlotte, if you wanted to have a much more detailed reading, or if you wanted to know about this in much more detail, then do get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. As a spiritual remedy, as a tip, one thing that I would recommend for yourself is that if you can, if any perfumes that you wear, if they can be of floral fragrances, that will help you much more strongly, especially rose. So if you light, say, incense in the house, then you opt for rose incense. If you light any candles in the house or use any essential oils in the house, then opt for maybe rose absolute essential oil, and then that should help you. But avoid having any cut flowers in your house. If you wanted to keep roses in the house, then maybe a small like mini rose plant would be beneficial. But avoid having any cut flowers in the house, because that would that enhances the dead energy, and you don't want dead energy in the house. So do bear this in mind. But like I said towards the start of your reading, you need to make sure you close one chapter before the other one starts. So how quickly this can happen, how fast can you bring this change in your life, it all depends on when you make the right decisions. But you need to let go of people that no longer are helping you, no longer serve you well. Any energy that no longer serves you, no longer helps you, you don't really need that type of an energy in your life. So please be very careful and mindful of the decisions that you make, and hopefully this will help you in a strong way, in a positive way. Thank you so much. God bless you. Look after yourself. Remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to make it positive. Now, if you wanted to bring a strong change, a positive change into your life, you can do so, but you need to put in the right effort. Until you don't try yourself, those changes are not going to happen. So many times, I receive emails from people, and I do readings for people where people are hoping or praying or waiting for some sort of a miracle to happen, so where something else pushes them forward, helps them grow, and helps them achieve their dreams and fulfill their dreams, and achieve greatness or something good in their life. But you are the miracle. And that's what you need to understand. You are the person who's going to save yourself. Every single time you fall down, who helps you up? You get up yourself, right? So if you fall down now, you need to help yourself up. You need to get up yourself, and you need to save yourself or help yourself. You are your own best friend, but for some reason, a lot of you choose to be your own worst enemy. And that's when you stop believing in yourself. Start believing in yourself, because until you don't put in the effort, that right change is not going to come. Just this morning, I received an email from somebody saying, Arti ji, since lockdown has begun, I've put on so much weight and I don't know what to do. I've just lost my mojo, I've lost my motivation, and I don't feel like doing anything, and I really need your help. I need some inspiration. But and I replied to her as well. But the same sort of message I would say goes for everybody, that you are your own inspiration. If you decide that you want to do, say, I don't know, you want to sit down and eat all day, then that's your choice, your decision. And you would, if you're very determined and strong on that choice, then you'll honor that choice and you'll sit down and just munch all day or eat all day. But if you decide that, okay, I'm going to be mindful of what I have, I'm going to exercise, or I'm going to spend my time, and maybe reprioritize my life in a different way, and look after my well-being, look after my health, and I'm going to take control of this, then you will do that. Because nobody forces you to do anything. You do certain habits, certain I would say habits that you've had from the past. You can start changing them yourself, because those habits you grew those habits. You know, you let them develop, you let them grow. But if you make a conscious choice, a conscious decision that no, no longer want that habit to be a part of my life, that's it. Instantly, that negativity will go away. And that's the way even hypnotherapy works. When I have clients for hypnosis or hypnotherapy, it's the same way that it works. It's just to make sure that you plant that intention in your mind, and then you let it flourish, you let it grow. So you can do this yourself consciously, like with full control of yourself. That consciously you decide that you no longer want to hold on to any beliefs that are stopping you from growing. Why hold on to a negative belief? Why hold on to something that's stopping you from developing or stopping you from growing? Instead, let go of those negative beliefs and hold on to positive thoughts and positive beliefs where you know that you can change your life instantly. If you haven't started already, start now. Say, for example, this morning you were a bit naughty and maybe you had an extra pastry, or you had I don't know, something, some leftovers from last night's dinner, and you thought, okay, look, I've already broken the cycle, or you didn't exercise this morning. Whatever it is, it's not too late to change now. Don't think, oh, I'll have to wait all the way until tomorrow morning or maybe next week to start this new routine. Start now. Start as soon as possible. What's stopping you from starting right now? You need to make now the PowerPoint. The more you procrastinate, the more you wait and you think, oh, let me wait a bit. Let me see if I can do this a bit later, a bit after on, a bit later on. That's not going to help you the right way. You need to start as soon as you decide that I'm going to make this positive decision. That is the moment, the PowerPoint in your life where you can start turning things around. Make the most of this, the power of the supermoon as well, which is tomorrow on the 7th of May. Now, the supermoon power will help us with that reset button, the button that you've been thinking, okay, I need to reset my life, I need to recharge my energy, I need to make things positive, but I don't know when to start. If you're looking for that strong PowerPoint where the universe is going to help you, help push you forward in the right direction and support you, then tomorrow is that PowerPoint. Start working on it even from today, because the moon's energy normally starts showing its effects 3 days before and 3 days after as well. So that energy is already here. So if you want to make the most of this energy, definitely make the most of it as soon as possible, and that will help you in a stronger way, in a much more positive way. I do speak a lot. I'm so sorry. I've got another person who's requested a mini reading for themselves. Let's have a look over here. Okay, so this was Dipesh. Dipesh, first of all, thank you so much for requesting a mini reading. I'm just going to read a question. Okay, Dipesh, thank you so much for requesting a mini reading. Just read your question as well. Let's have a look at what the cards have to say for you. Okay. Okay. Dipesh, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. The way that your cards are, the way that your energy is, one thing that I can see for you is that, yes, you should be able to move forward in a strong way. I'm not really seeing anything that's blocking you or stopping your path. But there needs to be more careful planning. It seems as if like you've got an idea and you just want to run forward with it, but you've not really thought things through. Before you start this idea, before you execute anything, plan it and see how you would want it to end. Okay, so see what your final destination or what your final goal should be, and then go according to that. But there needs to be more planning in place. At the moment, it seems like a good idea, but a very rough idea. So it just needs to maybe be, I don't know, fine-tuned a wee bit, or maybe polished a bit more, just so that you know that you're moving forward in the right direction, and then that will help you. So plan it through. So think about the stages. Okay, first you're going to do A, then B, then C, then D, and then that's how you're going to achieve your goal. And what is it that you want to achieve? What's the first milestone that you want to achieve? So at least set yourself some sort of a mini goal, and then that's going to help you. And see where you would like to be in the long run as well. So don't just think like, say, okay, in 3 months, in 6 months, or in 1 year, but say in 5 years, where do you want to see yourself? So that's where, that's what's the most, I would say, important thing for you. plan, that would help you in a much more stronger way. And once you've made those plans, you can execute them, say tomorrow, even if you wanted to. There's nothing stopping you from moving forward. But the only thing I would say, as per the energy of your cards, that there needs to be more planning involved, because it doesn't seem as if you've really thought everything through. And then all that's going to do is going to keep stalling you, because you have to stop a bit, go back on your steps, and maybe repair what's been damaged, and then keep going forward, and start taking one step forward, two steps back, one step forward, three steps back. So it will be like that. So rather than doing that, if you plan things correctly or properly initially, then you wouldn't have to keep going back. Then the only direction you're moving is forward. And that's going to help you in a much more prosperous way, in a much more stronger way. I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope you do make sense of this. Obviously, if you did want to have any detailed information, a detailed reading, then do get in touch with me, let me know, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. Guys, remember one thing, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to make it powerful. If you are unsure about anything, if you want help with anything, get in touch with me. Let me know. Say, Arti, this is where I'm stuck, or this is what I'm unsure about. And I will do my best to help you in every way that I can. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is the key over here. So please do bear this in mind. I'm going to go on a very short break now, and I'll be back after a very short break. So please stay with me. I'll see you guys after a short break. Thank you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor.
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
With Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों, सत श्री अकाल। तुसी देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ।
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
Hi, I'm Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर
Namaskar ji, welcome back. I'm your host Dr Arti Jangra, and as you know, I bring before you the show Kismatkarma Live. In here, I'll be doing your live readings for you, your oracle messages, your dream interpretations, and I'll do my best to help you in every way possible. But I can only help you if you communicate with me. So we've got the number at the bottom of the screen. Please feel free to call this number at any time, day or night. Even if you're watching, say, a recorded version of the show, you watch the show a bit later on YouTube or Facebook or any other social media platform. Feel free to give us a missed call at any time and we will call you back. The most important thing is that you get the right help at the right time. Do visit the links in the show as well should you wish to book a reading for yourself or use any of our other services, and I'll do my best to help you in every way possible. As you know that tomorrow is the super moon. So with the supermoon energy, if you wanted to use this energy to your best advantage, then you can definitely do so. But for that, you need to make sure you put in the right effort at the right time. We've already, this morning, we've shared with you on the blog, I think, and all over social media as well. Should you wish to request any of the supermoon special remedies that we're offering, and we've only got a limited amount of people that can still have these, so please do make sure that you do request yours sooner rather than later to avoid disappointment. So please do bear this in mind, because this is the last supermoon of 2020. It's the last supermoon of the beginning of the decade. So it's a very, very powerful supermoon. So please do make the most of it. This is a very powerful time to make sure that if you wanted to reset your energy, if you've been having a very long time where things have been kind of literally dragging you backwards, stopping you from growing, and you've been noticing that there's been one failure after another, and you've been on a kind of a one-way track of just disappointment and failure for a very long time, now is the time to start turning things around, making things positive. If you've been noticing that in the past you've been procrastinating a lot, stopping yourself from achieving your highest potential or being the best version of you in the past, now is the time to kind of drop that negative thought pattern and start a new one. And if you need an extra push and some extra help from the universe, then definitely do request your remedy for yourself, and it should help you in a positive way. And especially if you have been feeling that maybe your finances are being drained out or your finances are running a bit low, and you want to start recouping your savings and making things a bit more stronger for yourself and have some sort of steady income or have some solid finances, then even then this remedy can be beneficial to you, and it can help you in a strong way, in a much more positive way. Now remember, it's your life. It's your energy, and it's up to you to make it positive. If you are concerned about anything at all, if you're unsure about anything at all, get in touch with me. Let me know. Say, RTG, this is what I don't know about. This is what I need help with. And I promise you, I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. Now we've got the next person who's requested their mini reading for themselves. Let's have a look. This is for Gori. Gori, first of all, thank you so much. Gori-ji, you've requested your mini reading for yourself. I read your question as well. Read it during the break, actually. I'm just going to check for you now, Gori. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Thank you for requesting a mini reading, by the way. Let's have a look. So this is for Gori. Okay. Goriji, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading for yourself. One thing that's coming up in the cards quite strongly for you is that I can see that you have been really trying for a long time. It's not like you're not putting in effort. You definitely are, but it seems as if you're putting in your effort on something which is not right, or it's not in the right direction. So it's almost like there's a door in front of you and it says pull, so you need to pull the door to open it, but instead you're using up all your energy and all your effort to push the door, and you're thinking, I'm pushing this door to open it, so I'm trying all my best and putting in all my strength, but why is it not working? You know, so it's almost like you're getting frustrated and angry and annoyed with yourself when all you need to do is just follow the right path and just do it correctly. So there seems to be a small glitch in the system, or a small kind of a glitch in the way that you're trying to approach this and you're trying to do this. And that's where the change needs to be. So you need to change the way that you're doing this. And then that should help you in a much more prosperous way, in a much more positive way, in a much more stronger way. So definitely look into that a bit more, and that should help you the right way. If you are concerned, if you're unsure, like which step you need to rectify, or what is it that you need to resolve in order to move forward the right way, then I would have to do a detailed reading in order to help you, because I don't know which steps you've been taking or where you've been taking guidance or help from in the past. So I really wouldn't know what the best step forward for you is. Just with the mini reading, all I can tell you is that you have been taking steps, but they're the wrong steps. So instead of helping you, it's causing hindrance, because obviously you're doing opposite to what had been requested of you, or what's been mentioned to you. Another thing that's coming up quite strongly in your cards is that there does seem to be some elements that are holding on to dark energy or negative energy around you. So there seems to be some items that are maybe absorbing negative energy around you. And what you would have noticed is that since you've had them in the house, or since you've had them around you, the negativity has got a lot more worse. What are those items? What are those things? They would be things such as, say, for example, they could be like semi-precious gemstones, crystals even, that maybe are absorbing the negative energy. Maybe you've not cleansed them properly, you've not, maybe they're not suitable as per your personal spiritual energy, and that's what's causing a further downfall in your life as well. So there seems to be something wrong with the way that you are using energy, because it seems as if that energy is not being used to help you. Instead, it's causing problems, it's causing issues there. So obviously, if it's not used or utilized the right way, then it can cause harm as well. So that's where you need to be a bit cautious and be a bit careful with yourself. Obviously, if you are uncertain or unsure about anything at all, simply get in touch with me. We will do a detailed reading for you, and I'll do my best to help you. The reading that I would recommend for yourself would be a spiritual energy reading, and then hopefully that should help you in a stronger way, in a much more positive way. Obviously, if you're unsure about anything, then definitely get in touch with me. Let me know, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Remember one thing, guys, is your life is your energy, and I can only help you if you communicate with me. So you need to get in touch with me. I never ever force anybody to bring a change in their life or to do anything in their life. Even when you come to me for a reading, I will recommend the remedies to you, but I will never ever force you to say, oh, why haven't you done the remedy yet? Or, you know, or I won't keep calling you, or won't keep emailing you saying, do this remedy, do it now, or you have to follow it because I've recommended it. Never. It's always your choice. It's it's up to you whether you want to take a step or not take a step. You have your free will, and you're free to express it. Should you choose to do anything to rectify your life, that's up to you. If you should choose to not do nothing, that's up to you as well. I will never ever force you to do anything that you're not comfortable with or you don't want to do. The only thing that I can do is I can let you know, as per as per the spiritual energy that I pick up for you, as per your reading, I can let you know, this is what I'm picking up and this is what the best remedy is. And it's up to you whether you want to follow anything or do anything, and it's up to you if you don't want to do anything. This is your choice. So please do bear that in mind, because at the end of the day, even if you do come to me for help, and say, for example, if the help that you need requires a lot of effort and a lot of energy, and if it needs my help as well, then I can only help you so much, because it requires teamwork. There's nothing that I can do all by myself, all alone. Anything that you do would require teamwork. So we would need to work together as a team, and you will need to put in some effort. It's really important to understand this. So please do bear this in mind. Okay, we've got now the next person. Let's have a look over here. Okay, this is for Shanti. Shanti, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. Okay, I'll just read your question as well now, Shanti. First of all, thank you so much for sending in your question, and thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. Let's have a look for you. Let's see what we can pick up for you. Just read your question now, so let's see what we can see for you. Okay. Shantiji, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. The way that your cards have come out at the moment, one thing that I can definitely pick up for you is that yes, you do, from your side, you are trying to be as religious as possible, but being religious and being spiritual are two separate things. So when you say, can you check my spiritual level, it's not very strong. It is actually quite weak. What you would notice is that you absorb other people's energy quite easily, quite quickly. So although you do spend a lot of time, say, praying, but being religious and being spiritual is almost like the two sides of the same coin. They're very similar, but they are very different at the same time as well. The way that they are different is that sometimes when we are following certain religious, I would say, certain religious rituals, if we're following them, sometimes it can lead us to having a false ego, because we feel like, oh, I spent so many hours praying today, or I spent so much time reciting this prayer today, or doing this job, or doing this mantra job, and then we just feel as if we are maybe much more pious, or much more stronger, or much more closely connected with God than any other person. But the truth is, in God's eyes, we're all the same. Whether you're a human, whether you're an animal or a flower or a tree, whatever you are, in the eyes of the divine power, we are all the same. So when the sun shines, for example, it shines on all of us equally. It doesn't say, I'm not going to shine on that person because that person sinned today, or even the rain, when it rains, the rain doesn't say, I'm not going to fall on that person because that person disrespected their parents or whatever. It doesn't happen that way. Nature, I'm saying nature is fair to everybody. The way that the energy is fair to everybody, and God doesn't do that. God doesn't say that he's my favorite child and she's not. So that's something to bear in mind. Spiritually, when we look at the energy of the universe, you decide, you can call it God, you can call it the spirit, you can call it any name that you want, Jesus, Ram, Krishna, whatever. It's up to you. But this divine power, this divine energy is the same. Now, when we follow spirituality, or certain spiritual aspects, then you see this power, this energy as one. So the divine is omnipresent. It's in everything that we do. So you don't actually need to, when you follow your spirituality, say, for example, you don't need to sit down for hours and hours and recite a certain mantra, or recite a certain ritual. Just be a good human being. That's more than enough. And you can find your, I would say, your meditation in everything. So whether it's your work, and you do that work with full passion and full, I would say, respect, with full love, and that for you then is your meditation. So you don't need to sit down quietly in a room and for hours not speak to anybody and try to hum or try to chant something. That's not going to help you. Instead, just be a good human being, be a good person, help somebody. If you can help somebody who really needs help, genuinely needs help, that would do you more good than donating to an already super rich place of worship. Even now, if you would look at the current environment, the way that the environment is, all these very, very rich, super rich, I would say, religious institutions, how many of them have helped the poor? How many of them have helped the NHS, for example? That's in the UK. But even in other countries, how many of them have helped the unfortunate? They've got so much space, so much land. How many of these ashrams or these temples, these mandirs, or so many different places of worship, how many of them have actually genuinely helped others to their full capacity? When I say full capacity, that's with, like, make sure not just providing meals, but providing a place to stay, providing a strong environment. Hardly, would you say hardly any? 1%, 0.5% maybe. You know, we can't even say 50%, you know, but that's the thing. You need to make sure that if you are following the right spiritual path, start off by being a good human being. So with the way that the energy of your card is that, yes, you are trying, but maybe it's that part of being a good human being where it's going a bit wrong. So just see how you're treating people, others that are around you. Are you making them feel good? Are you making them feel a bit bad about themselves? Are you trying to impose that maybe you are superior to them in any way? So do bear this in mind when you take any steps with any actions that you take, and hopefully that would start turning things around for you, start making things better. Now, if you did want to embark on a spiritual journey for yourself, or start your own kind of personal spiritual journey in a strong way, and you needed some help to do that, say, in a much more positive way for yourself, then definitely do get in touch with me. I will need to check a current spiritual energy level, so I would recommend to start off with a spiritual energy reading. Once we've done that, then we can see what the next steps forward for you are, and how you can develop or enhance your spiritual energy. Thank you so much. God bless you. You look after yourself. Thank you so much. Then remember, guys, it's your life, is your energy, and it's up to you to make it powerful, and up to you to make it positive. If should you wish to do so, no one can force you to do something that you don't want to do. It's not just with Shantiji's reading, but so many other readings I've done for people, and so many emails that I've received where people want to, say, develop their spirituality, or or become more spiritual, or focus on the spiritual energy, and they've got spirituality all wrong. I think, unfortunately, especially in the last, I would say, 20 years or so, spirituality has become very, very commercialized. So, it's not about, wearing yoga pants and chanting Om or anything like that. There's much more to it. And because it's almost like a cool thing, or the hip thing to do. So a lot of people think, oh, let's become spiritual, or let's follow spirituality. But that's not what it's about. It's not about showing off to others that, I'm a vegan now, or I do this, or I do that. It's not that's I would say it's, although it can be a part of it, but that is not the principle of it. What you need to understand is that there's much more to it. With spirituality, there's no competition. You're not competing against somebody else. You're not saying, I'm more spiritual than him, or I'm more spiritual than her. The only person that your only competition is you. The only person you're competing against is yourself. So every day when you wake up, you need to ask yourself, am I a better version of myself today than I was yesterday? Every moment, every step that you take, every action that you do, you need to question yourself, is this a much more improved version of me? Is this the best that I could do? And God's given us this human form, the divine's given us this human form. So what we need to remember is the core, that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Because you're a spiritual being having a human experience, in this human form, are you being the best version of yourself? Are you doing the best that you can do for yourself? These are the kind of questions that you need to ask yourself. And that should hopefully get you started thinking on a line of thought where you are thinking more towards, I say, the bigger questions, the much more important questions that one has, and that should help you in a stronger way. So do bear this in mind. So there's a lot more to spiritual journeying or spiritual energy than what meets the eye. A lot of people think that maybe the spiritual journey is going to be like a very smooth, flowery, fluffy, nice ride forward, and it's just going to make things so much more better. But spiritual awakenings, a spiritual journey is very testing. It's not easy at all. You'll have some days when you are feeling as if like you're on cloud nine, some days where you feel as if you're really down in the dumps. So it can have like quite kind of opposite feeling. Some days you feel really happy, really strong, really good, and sometimes you just feel like crying and letting go of all these emotions that you've been holding on to for so long, for so many years. Some days you feel very strong, very powerful, and some days you feel in a lot of pain and in need of a lot of healing. So a spiritual journey is not like a long straight road. I would say it's almost like in spirals or in circles. So you keep repeating certain patterns again and again until you learn them, and then you unlearn them, and then you learn them, and you learn them the correct way, and that's moving forward. But basically, a spiritual journey is to start off, you need to unlearn everything that you've learned so far. So everything that you know, completely delete that, wipe that out, leave those old thought patterns behind. When you come to me for help, come to me as an empty vessel, and then it's time to relearn. Otherwise, it can be very conflicting because you'll have a set thing in your mind. You're thinking, oh, but by chanting this, it should have helped me, or by doing this, it should have helped me. But no, it's not going to help you. There are other stages or other things involved, the way that you can grow, the way that you can develop, and that's going to help you the right way. So in order to get to the core of it, we need to look at your personal spiritual journey. Now, a lot of people, what they try to do is that they'll try to read a book or go online and say, okay, this is how I can develop my spirituality. But there's no set way. It's a unique way for each individual. And that's what I love about the spiritual energy work that I do, because it's unique. In Kismet Karma, we never ever generalize. We always personalize. So we'll be able to look at and see your personal energy, see how you can personally develop and improve your energy, and how you can take things forward the right way or the best way for yourself. And that's going to help you grow. It's going to enhance your energy and help you move forward in a much more stronger, much more passionate, much more powerful way. So obviously, if you guys are unsure, uncertain about anything, if you've got any questions that you would like to ask, do get in touch with me and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. We've got another person now who's requested their mini reading for themselves. Let's just have a look over here. Okay, this is for Jasmine. Jasmine, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. Just going to read your question. Okay, very interesting question, Jasmine. Thank you so much. I'm just going to check your cards for you now. Let's see what the cards have to say. So this is a mini reading for Jasmine. Let's have a look. Okay, Jasmine, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. The way that your cards have come out, the way that your energy is at the moment, it does seem as if, yes, you've got a lot of goodwill in your heart and you do want to move forward in a strong way, in a positive way, which I can definitely see. But what you need to understand is that just having that goodwill is not enough. You need to put in the right energy and the right amount of effort. It seems as if a lot of the time that you think, oh, this is what I need to do and this is how I need to be, and you think about it so much that you get tired. But when it comes to actually executing the thoughts that you've had, or the ideas that you had, that's where it's a bit kind of, I wouldn't say blocked, but that's where your energy is a bit stuck, because you're not really thinking in a strong way. You're not really moving forward in a positive way. So what you need to ask yourself is, okay, how can you move forward in a strong way? How can you move forward in a positive way, in a powerful way? And that's going to help you, help you move forward. You need to start planning things a bit more clearly, and that will help you grow. And secondly, what you need to do is you need to really see maybe make it like a to-do list for yourself. Once you've made the to-do list, then you'll be able to see, to maybe pinpoint exactly what you've done, because it seems from the energy of your cards that sometimes you think that you've done a lot more, you think that you've achieved a lot more, but actually you haven't. So there needs to be more effort that needs to be put in. So in your mind, you're really tired because you think, oh, I've done so much work, put in so much effort, why am I not seeing results? But actually, when you look at it, if you write it down on list on paper, then you would notice that actually you've not actually done that much. You've thought about it, but what have you actually done? So look at the physical, practical steps that you've been taking, and that's going to help you grow, or that will help you move forward in the right direction. Obviously, if you're uncertain or unsure about anything at all, definitely do let me know. Get in touch with me, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. But remember one thing, that I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is the key here. Thank you so much for, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading for yourself. I hope you do make sense of this, and I hope you can resonate with this. Obviously, if there's anything that you wanted to have much more detailed information about, get in touch with me. Let me know. Say, Arti, this is what I'm unsure about, or this is what I'm uncertain about, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Look after yourself. So remember, guys, it's your life, is your energy, and it's up to you to make it strong, up to you to make it positive. But if you want to see a positive change in your life, you have to put in the right effort, and that's going to help you zoom forward the right way. Let's have a look now. We've got somebody else now who's requested a mini reading for themselves. Let's have a look now. Okay. Okay, this is for Kiran. Kiran ji, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading for yourself. Kiran ji, I'm just going to check for you now. Just read your question. I've just read your question now. I'm just going to take your cards out for you now, and let's see what the cards have to say. I'll try my best to answer it as best as I can. It's a very So it's a question that would maybe require like an in-depth reading, to be honest. It's only because of the way that it is. But let's have a look. I'll try my best to help. So this is for Kiran. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Kiran, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading, Kiranji. The way that your cards have come out, the way that the energy is, unfortunately, the answer is yes. There does seem to be a lot of dark energy around you, a lot of trapped negative energy around you. But the way that is coming up in the cards, Kiran, I don't think this is something new. It seems that this has been something that's been there for a number of years now. So maybe you've been trying to deal with this or trying to, find strength to kind of move away from any negativity for a very long time in a very strong way, but you've not really had much help. It seems that maybe you have gone to people for help in the past to help you get rid of this negativity, but rather than helping you, maybe they've made things a lot more worse, because I can see from the energy of your cards that this is something that's been growing over time, and that at the moment it's at that level where it's just almost unbearable, hence the reading that you requested, the question that you've asked. I wish in a mini reading I was able to just, say to you, okay, you know what, this is the remedy, do this and everything will be okay. But it doesn't seem to be that simple, that straightforward. It seems to be very complicated, because it seems as if maybe you yourself were forced to do, or intentionally or unintentionally, you have taken some steps yourself, Kiranji, where you have trapped yourself in certain, I would say, negative elements. So when you invite negative energy to your home yourself, or to your life yourself, when you open up those portals yourself, or when you open up yourself to the certain negative elements, then it's much more difficult to close them and seal them and get rid of the negativity. So if you notice that the darkness is growing, the negativity is growing, you definitely need to do something about it sooner rather than later. I know in the question you asked me, is it possible for it to go away completely? For that, I will need to do a detailed reading for you. I mean, from the way that your cards are at the moment, if you did have an opportunity window, it would be something really small. So I would say to you, without delay, I would treat this as an emergency, to be honest. So I would say, without delay, quickly have your spiritual energy reading done. Let's do a detailed reading for you. Let's find out what's going on, and then we can see what the best way forward for you is. But I will have to do a detailed reading for you in order to find out. The reading I would recommend would be a spiritual energy reading. Once we've done that detailed reading for you, then we can see how quickly you can get rid of this negativity and how you can come back to like a normal life, to be honest. And then that should help you in a stronger way. Obviously, if there's anything that you're unsure about, uncertain about, ask me, get in touch with me, give me a call, and I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. I hope you can resonate with this. I hope this does help you. At the moment, I wouldn't say that you do any extra fast or any extra prayers. It might cause further problems in your life. You may have probably noticed already that every time you try to say God's name, or you try to do something positive in the home, there will be a new argument, or something else will go wrong. You'll notice that maybe electricals are going really bad really quickly as well. So maybe the remotes and the battery in the remotes, that goes out really quickly, or the electricals just keep breaking really fast really quickly, and you think, hang on a minute, what's going on? I just bought this, or this is new, so why is this playing up? And then when you try to repair it, or if you call somebody to repair it, it's working fine, but as soon as that person leaves, or as soon as the repair people leave, you notice that the device or whatever it is that is faulty again. So your electricals will play up. These types of entities and energies, they do affect the electrics in the house as well. Another thing that you'll notice is that food will go up really quickly, food will go bad really quickly as well. And also there might be some foul smells randomly coming from the house. So it's almost like a trapped gutter or a blocked gutter where the lid is open or something, where the smell is sometimes unbearable. So no matter how much you try to disguise it or hide it, it's very difficult to get rid of it. But it wouldn't be there all the time. So it'll be there sometimes, but not all the time, because when there are such entities in the house, which I'm picking up is most likely like jinns, so they do have some, I would say, common sort of characteristics that are linked to them. So I think the shaniya and then certain signs, certain symbols that we can pick up that, okay, maybe this is what it is that's affecting you. So definitely do get in touch with me as soon as you can, because these things like this shouldn't really be left to chance. It needs to be dealt with sooner rather than later. And I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope this has helped you. Look after yourself. God bless you. Thank you so much. Then remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy. So up to you to get the right help at the right time. I'm going to go on a very short break now. I'll literally see you guys within a few minutes. Thank you.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Ranveer Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
Hi, I'm Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Namaskar ji, umeed karti hu sanu break pasand hai hoga. I'd like to remind everybody that if you still want to participate in the show today, quickly get in touch with me. Let me know exactly what it is that you want help with, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. But remember one thing, I can only help you if you communicate with me. Until you don't let me know, get Arti ji, this is what the problem is, or this is where I'm stuck, I wouldn't really be able to help you or guide you the right way. Also remember, if it's whether it's your dream interpretation, your oracle message, or any other service that you wish to request, I'll do my best to help you. All all you need to do is click on the links provided, and you'll be able to pre-book online. As soon as you've made your booking, then I'll be able to share that service with you, and I'll be able to help you in the best way possible. So please do bear this in mind. The next person now who's requested a mini reading for themselves is Anu. Anu, first of all, thank you so much. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, A-N-U. You've said to me to use this as your alias name. I've got your real name as well. So let me just check your cards for you, and I'll let you know what I can pick up from the cards. So this is for Anu. This is the alias name that I'm using for you. Your real name is, I've got it over here. So let's have a look. I'm just going to check what the cards have to say in regards to the question that you asked. Okay. Okay, and first of all, thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. The way that your cards have come out right now, the way that your energy is at the moment, one thing that I am seeing for you is that right now will probably not be the best time for you to kind of take any major steps or make any major life-changing decisions. It seems as if you haven't got all the information that you need. If you do take any major steps right now, majority, I would say 99%, it's going to not end well. So if you want to have a positive outcome, or if you want to have a good change come your way, then obviously you need to put in the right efforts at the right time, and that's going to help you the best way. But right now is not the best time to put in the right efforts, because ideally you can't really, because you don't know the full story. You need to know more about this person, do some more research, and I wouldn't say spiritual research, but even just practically maybe ask a few more questions, get to know them a bit more better, rather than like zooming forward. If you say no to this person, or if you're unsure about this person, if you take more time with this person, and then the only reason why you're trying to kind of not take more time is because you're worried that you might lose them, or things might not work out in a yes, and things won't move forward the way that ideally you want to be with somebody, right? You want to be married. So if you think that maybe this proposal will go away or something else will happen, then that's not a reason to kind of carry, like I would say, rush things, because you want to be, whichever proposal you get, you want it to be right for you, and ideally rushing things is not the answer, or having fear of, or having that fear of maybe not being married to this person or any person should not be the reason why you rush into something. If you say no to this person, if you don't know them well right now, and if you need to take more time to make a decision, then it's absolutely fine. But for somebody to give you an ultimatum and saying, let me know by XYZ, it's a bit unfair, especially if you've known them only a short period of time. If you had known him for, say, many years or at least a few months, then it would be understandable. But you've not even met this person because of the lockdown, so there's no way you would have been able to meet him. So chatting over, I don't know, Skype or WhatsApp or Zoom or whatever it is that you're using, it's not really the same as meeting a person. So it's a bit unfair to try to kind of rush you or force you to make a final decision right now. So it's definitely, I'm not picking up a good energy. Definitely get to know him more, find out more about him. If you do say no to him, or if for any reason this person tries to pressurize you too much, it's best to just step back. But if it's not this person, then please don't think for 1 second that you'll never ever get married or you'll never find the right person. As per your energy, as per the cards, you will find a partner. It might not be him, but you will definitely find a partner. If you wanted to know when you would be able to find that partner, when would you get married and when would you be able to settle down, then definitely I would have to do a detailed reading for you, and I'll do my best to help you that way. Thank you so much for requesting this mini reading for yourself. I hope that you can resonate with this, and I hope it does make sense to you. Obviously, if you wanted to have any detailed information about anything at all, get in touch with me, ask me, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way I can. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So that was for Anuji. She requested a mini reading for herself. Guys, remember one thing: if you want to request a mini reading, a dream interpretation, or oracle message, get in touch with me. Click on the link below, and I'll do my absolute best to help you in every way that I can. Now remember one thing, tonight is tomorrow is the super moon, so you've still got a chance if you haven't requested the power remedy for the super moon, which is the last super moon of this year. Then make sure that you quickly do. I've only got a limited amount of people that I can help with that power remedy, so the capacity is not as big, as strong. So try to make sure that you request your power remedy as sooner rather than later, and it should help you in a strong way. If you don't know about the power remedy, it means you've not been following our social media posts, so make sure you do start following us, like and subscribe to our Facebook pages and also our YouTube channel, because all the information will be shared with you there. And as you know, I always do my best to help you in every way that I can, but I can only help you if you communicate with me. So communication is the key over here. Also, remember, whenever you watch the show, whether you're watching the show live and interactive right now, or whether you watch the show at a later time, please remember one thing, that you can give us a missed call on the number at the bottom of the screen at any time. Our phone lines are open 24/7. Give us a missed call at any time and we will call you back, okay? The best way of getting in touch with us at the moment is using the chat option on the website. So we can also always communicate via the chat option on the website, or you can drop me an email. If you want to drop me an email personally, you can email me on arti@kismatkarma.com. Or what you can do is go to our website and use the contact form and get in touch with my team, and we'll do our best to help you in every way that we can. We're here for all of your spiritual needs, and we'll do our best to help you in every way possible. I've got another person now who's requested for themselves a dream interpretation. So thank you so much. Let's have a look over here. Okay, this is for Ashley. Ashley, first of all, thank you so much for requesting a dream interpretation. I'm just going to quickly read your dream. Okay. All right then. Okay, Ashley, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your dream. The way that your dream is, that the night that you had your dream on, and then the timings of your dream, thank you for sending me that information, because it does help to know exactly what time you've had your dream as well. Is that it seems as if that maybe you've been, I don't know, following the news a bit too much, or you've been following certain information, like, sometimes when you just read up too much on certain things, or if you follow something a bit too much, then those things stay in your mind, they stay in your brain. So at night time when we dream, sometimes our brain uses that time to kind of process everything that we've been through during the day or the week or even the month sometimes, and it's just our brain still processing that information. So it seems as if like maybe you need to cut down watching the news. I know it is important, it definitely is important to keep updated with the latest information, but then sometimes when there's just too much negative information and all you're getting is death rates and how they've gone up instead of the survival rates that have gone up, it encourages you to focus on the negative more than the positive. So instead of doing that, I would say to you, start following maybe some positive news, and that will help you in a stronger way. But you don't need to watch the negative on a daily basis. So try to maybe stop doing that, because it seems as if you're absorbing in all of that energy, and that's why it's playing out in your dreams in this way. The only concern is that at this moment in time, this is a year of manifestation, where we can start manifesting our deepest desires into our reality, and especially now being the super moon as well, that's going to come tomorrow with the super moon energy. Anything that you want to manifest in your life, you'll be able to do it a lot more faster, a lot more quicker. And your energy is like that at the moment, where it is able to manifest something a lot more faster. Unfortunately, negative energy is manifested a lot more faster than positive energy. So these negative thoughts, God forbid, but should they become your reality, then obviously that will be a living nightmare. You don't want that to happen. So try to only think positive, keep a positive approach in mind, and that's going to help you. As a remedy, the first thing I would recommend is that maybe stop watching the news altogether. Just switch off. Maybe listen to some songs, listen to some music, watch a concert, do anything else but listen to the news for now. and that should help you in a stronger way. Secondly, make sure that you focus your energy on other things. So I don't know if there's any home improvements that need to be done, focus on that. If there's any cleaning that needs to be done, start doing that. Sort out your house or your garden or your wardrobe. Even if you need to color code your clothes or whatever it is that you need to do something else other than just sitting down and worrying about what's going on or what's happening around you. Worrying is not going to help you. Instead, you can use that time, that energy in a productive, positive way, and maybe pray for good health, for good energy to come into people's lives. And even on your personal life, maybe make yourself a vision board. And with that vision board, you can see how you want to see yourself prosper and progress. And I would say to you, don't make it something small, what you wouldn't see like in the immediate future, but maybe long term as well. So in the next 3 years or 5 years even. And then that should help you in a stronger way. If you're not sure how to make the vision board for yourself, I did put up a video some time ago, I think it's been a good few years ago, where I did show you how to make a vision board, but I will do one very soon again so that it can help you in a strong way. And then, yeah, it should help you in a positive way. But if you can't find that video on any of our YouTube channels, then what I would recommend is drop me an email, and then I'll send you how to make your own vision board. I'll send you the details of that, and then that should help you in a stronger way. But yeah, don't worry less, don't overthink things, it's not helping you. That's what your dream is indicating, just a lot of overthinking, and overthinking helps no one. Trust me, it's not a good thing. And so I hope you can resonate with this reading, and I hope this dream interpretation, and I hope it has helped you. Obviously, if you've got any other questions or concerns, drop me an email, and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Look after yourself. And remember, guys, it's your life, it's your energy, and it's up to you to make it positive. If you want to bring a positive change into your life, if you want your energy to be strong, if you want your energy to be positive, all you need to do is put in the right effort at the right time, and that's what's going to help you grow. That's what's going to help you move forward in a stronger way, in a much more positive way. We've got another person now who's requested a mini reading for themselves, so thank you so much for requesting a mini reading. Let me just have a quick look for you. Okay, this is for Nitya. Nitya, first of all, thank you so much for requesting your for requesting your mini reading. I'll just read your question for you now. I'm just going to check for you now. Let's have a look. So Nitya ji, this is for you, your mini reading. Let's have a look what the cards have to say. These cards. Oh, important. This card's come out for you. It's a very powerful card. When the cards come out themselves, then that means that it's something more significant. Let's look. Okay. Nitya ji, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for requesting your mini reading. It couldn't have been easy to ask this question, but unfortunately, the way that the energy is definitely so. I can see from the energy of the cards that something negative is being sent your way. The positive thing is that your angels, your guides are looking out for you. They're watching out for you. At the moment, you don't really need to do anything to counteract what is being sent your way. Someone is clearly, they've got a lot of jealousy, a lot of poison, a lot of envy. It's almost like there's just a lot of jealousy. I'm not seeing that you've done anything to personally hurt anybody or cause anybody any pain. That jealousy seems to be coming from the other person's side. Maybe they don't want to see you shine, maybe they don't want to see you grow. But one thing that I strongly believe in, Nityaji, is in karma. So your good karma will stay with you and their bad karma will stay with them. So, obviously the sort of karma that they do, the negative energy that they accumulate is going to backfire sooner rather than later. And whatever the harm they're causing or they're sending your way, whatever they're wishing your way, you don't need to wish it. You don't even need to wish it back to them. You don't need to do anything. Let karma take its course, and it will just backfire naturally. Don't wish ill on anyone yourself. Make sure, Nityaji, that from your side, you only send out positive energy. You only send out good energy. You don't need to wish good for anyone either. Obviously, it's difficult when somebody's sending such horrible energy your way, and you know that they are. But you don't need to wish them well. You don't need to pray for them either. Just leave them, let them be to their own resources. And that same negative energy is just going to bounce right back at them, and it will get back to them. Sometimes what happens with negative energy like this, especially when somebody's using black magic or dark energy, it accumulates before it bounces back, before it hits them. So when it gets back to them, it's many-fold that darkness is then affecting them. But you will see this person's downfall sooner rather than later. You will notice that things are not working out well for them, and they are falling in a way. I wouldn't be surprised is that if you decide to kind of not do anything, not pray, not do anything for them, then what you will notice that sooner or later they will try to either message you, they'll try to interact with you, they'll try to find out what you're doing or what you're doing to keep yourself strong. At the moment, I would say to you, from your side, for your energy, focus your energy on your own protection. You do need to spiritually protect yourself from these psychic attacks, and that will help you in a much more stronger way. How can you protect yourself? How you can make yourself stronger? For that information, definitely speak to me off it, because I want you to do a detailed reading. Normally, this sort of energy shouldn't really affect anybody, but because it is affecting you, what it shows is that your spiritual energy has already been broken, or it's already been damaged slightly. So that's why this negativity seems to be seeping in. But we can stop that from happening. What I'll need to do is, once we do a detailed reading for you, I'll need to check what your current spiritual energy level is, and then see from there how you can start improving your energy, how you can start healing yourself, and how you can start repairing your energy to make sure that anything negative that's sent your way is repelled, is sent right back, because you don't want to absorb the negative energy, you want to repel it. So in order to have it, make sure that it gets sent back to wherever it's come from, you need to make yourself stronger. We'll go through that, and we'll go through how you can do that, and once we do a detailed reading for you, and I'll do my best to help you. But at the moment, if you are, say, chanting any prayers, if you recite any prayers, that will definitely help you. But the key is to not wish ill or not wish bad on anyone else, even if they are sending you harm. Don't wish them bad. Let karma take care of it. I promise you, karma is a very real thing. I've seen it happen to so many people, and it will backfire. So you've got nothing to worry about in that sense. But yes, you do need to protect your own self, especially with tomorrow being the last supermoon of the year. A lot of negative energy practitioners will be using this energy to their advantage, try to use it to their advantage. And normally they do. Whenever there's a new moon or a full moon, that's a time when a lot of people who use negative energy, they're at their peak, they work strongly. It's only because the veil is very thin between certain dimensions, so it's easier for them to get certain things done. So even now, with the way that the energies of the universe, the veil is very thin between certain dimensions, and our ancestors are very close to us. So if you want to ask help or seek guidance from your ancestors, now would be the time to do that. It would help you. Secondly, definitely, if you wanted to speak to me off air, the reading that I would recommend for you would be a spiritual energy reading, and that should help you in a strong way. I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope you do get help with this as well. Thank you so much. Look after yourself, and God bless you. And guys, remember one thing: is your life is your energy, and it's up to you to make it strong. If you are uncertain or unsure about anything at all you need to do is ask me. Let me know, Dr Arti Ji, this is what I'm unsure about, this is what I'm uncertain about, and I can do my best to help you. But remember one thing: I can only help you if you communicate with me. Until you don't let me know, Dr Arti Ji, this is what I'm unsure about, this is what I'm uncertain about, I won't really be able to help you the best way or in a strong way. So please do bear in mind. You must have noticed that even yesterday and today we've done 2-hour shows. It's only because there's been so many of you who had pre-booked their readings and pre-booked their oracle messages and their dream interpretations, that I needed to make sure that I gave everybody a fair chance. And if anybody else wanted to book during the show, I'm able to do provide their service for them as well. So even for tomorrow's show, it's going to be the same principle. Make sure you guys do pre-book, make the most of it. If you haven't done so already, make sure that you do request your special supermoon remedy or your blessings token, and that should help you in a positive way as well. But stay blessed, stay strong, and make sure that you keep a positive frame of mind. And definitely from my side, I'll do my best to help you in every way that I can. This is all I had time for today in today's show. I'll see you guys guys now. Maybe I will see you this evening as well. The show is going to be repeated at 7 p.m. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You look after yourself, you take care, and be strong. Mwah. Have a good evening.
कर्म करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म
Ranveer Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hi, I'm Rekha Bhardwaj and you're watching Kismatkarma with Arti.
Hi, this is Sohali Khan, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
Hey guys, I'm Imran Khan.
And this is Kareena Kapoor
Keep watching Kismatkarma.
with Arti.
Insane.
Hi, this is Sonam Kapoor and you're watching Kismatkarma.
प्यारे दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल ਤੁਸੀਂ देख रहे हो किस्मत कर्मा आरती के साथ
Namaskar, hello, this is Sonu Nigam, and you're watching Kismat Karma with Arti.
Hi, I'm Vishal Bhardwaj, and you're watching Kismatkarma.
करे किस्मत बने जीवन का यह मर्म प्राणी तेरे हाथ में तेरा अपना कर्म तेरा अपना कर्म